Hello, my name is Hannah Tofty, and I'm the state coordinator for the Washington History Day program. This is a brief introduction to History Day for new contest judges. Washington History Day is a state-level affiliate of National History Day, a nationwide social studies program that challenges students in grades 6 through 12 to develop their historical research skills. History Day students are historical storytellers. They are conduits for information about the past. They are responsible to both learn and then share the historical story of their research topic. A student's History Day journey usually begins in the classroom, where teachers help students to understand the historical research process and build the knowledge and skills to do historical research. Students build a deep understanding of their historical topic by finding and interpreting sources of information about the past. In particular, most History Day projects will use both primary and secondary sources of information in their research. Primary means first, like a first-hand account. Primary sources are first-hand or direct evidence related to a historical topic. They were created by people who were directly connected to the historical topic by time or association. History Day students use primary sources as the foundation of their interpretations, their explanations of the past. Some common types of primary sources are historical documents, historical letters or diaries, historical photographs, memoirs, and oral history interviews. Secondary sources are the interpretations of historical evidence by people who were not directly connected to the historical topic, such as historians, journalists, authors, and filmmakers. The historical evidence in secondary sources comes to us secondhand, filtered through another person's interpretations. Secondary sources were often created after the time period of the historical topic and have the benefit of looking back on history to pull together many sources of information. History Day students use secondary sources to see what other researchers have learned about a topic, what they think about it, and what they felt was important to share. Once students have composed their topic's historical story, they create a History Day project to teach others what they have learned. Working individually or in groups, students choose one of 5 project types: exhibit, documentary, performance, paper, or website. Students may also choose to enter their History Day project in a series of contests, where they share their work with contest judges and receive feedback. In Washington, 8 regional contests advance winners to compete again at the state contest, which in turn advances a small number of entries to the national contest. All History Day projects should contain the same main ingredients, manifest into different project types. All History Day projects should have a thesis or historical argument. The thesis should explain the topic, its relation to the contest theme, and its significance in history. The rest of the project should all be in service of this historical argument. Students must also present their topic and research, and place the topic in its historical context, identifying the time, place, and society that influenced it. Students must also analyze their topic's short-term and long-term impacts to demonstrate its significance over time, and should wrap up their project with a conclusion. In addition to their History Day project, students also provide a process paper to give judges a glimpse into their journey through the History Day program and highlight key pieces of information like their historical argument. And as good scholars, they also must provide an annotated bibliography. This is a collection of full bibliographic citations in either MLA or Chicago style for all the sources consulted in the creation of their project. Their bibliography should be separated into sections for primary and secondary sources, and each source should be accompanied by a brief annotation, 2 to 3 sentences, that explains how the source was used in the project and what it helped the students to understand. History Day contests are an opportunity for students to realize their role as a historical expert in their community. This is a student's opportunity to take their History Day project out of the classroom and share it with the public. Whether a student's project is judged in person or virtually, students have put considerable time and thought into sharing their work with you. As such, judges work in teams to view a selection of History Day projects and thoughtfully complete evaluations for each entry, which are given to students after the contest. Evaluation criteria focus on the project's historical quality, clarity of presentation, and student voice. Judges also give each entry a numerical ranking to allow the best entries to advance in the competition series. Students whose projects are judged in person also participate in a brief interview with their judges. If you are an in-person judge, we hope you will use your student interviews as an opportunity to learn about their History Day experience, ask clarifying questions about their project, and celebrate their accomplishments. There are no interviews for projects judged virtually. Virtual judges are encouraged to read students' process papers to learn about their History Day journey, and to congratulate students on their accomplishments in the written comments section of the evaluation forms. Each History Day contest concludes with an awards ceremony, where students learn who will move on to the next level of competition. Thank you for taking this time to learn about the Washington History Day program and for volunteering to serve as a contest judge. Your efforts are essential to our mission of empowering and celebrating young historians across Washington State.